Hey guys, today's Saturday, May the 27th of 2023, and I want to go over natural gas before I head out and see the family and eat popcorn and hot dogs and cheeseburgers and cooks and all that good stuff. So without any further delay, let's get into it. As you can see, this is the weekly cycles, and the important one right here is the 141, and we're going to hit a trough somewhere around June-ish, the 12th. And then these cycles go up all the way to August 21st of 2024. So this is the most bullish scenario. This is going against seasonalities. This is going against a lot of other stuff. So this is the most positive chart you're going to see right now. Everything else is going to look a little more like iffy. Maybe. It may be like, So I just wanted to warn you. This is your happy pill right here. And this is the facts, and this is what the data is showing. I'm not changing it. I'm not manipulating it. This is what it is. The most positive thing right here is the weekly cycle that are going up as of June 12th onward. Let's look at the daily cycle to see what we could extract there. Okay, so this is the daily cycle, and the daily cycle hit a trough somewhere around February the 9th. This cycle peaks around July the 15th as of now, 15, 16. This cycle has been going up, but natural gas has just been going sideways. So be interesting to see how this is all going to play out. We got weekly bottoming out June 12th. We got daily cycle peaking July 16. So it's going to be interesting dynamics. It's going to be cycles versus seasonality, because the seasonalities are showing something else. So you got to decide what's the game plan in the next couple of months, but this is what the data is showing. Let's look at seasonality so we could get a clue on that. Okay, so here's seasonality using a 5-year. As you can see, May, pretty strong to like 60%. This is what you consider flat. And look at June, way below 30%. We go to 10 years. You can see that June and July are pretty much lower than the 50%, indicating weakness or just sideways chop from like where we at. Using 15, you can see that they're here, June, July, below the 40%, so weaker, and max 20 years, around the 37. They're pretty much lower, and then from August it gets a little stronger, but this is showing weakness for June and July, which is going against the cycle. So have that. Let's look at some other seasonality to get more clues. So this is a seasonality we have on another chart I like to see. This is where we at currently, around May 23rd. And if we add our 5-year average, you can see that we somewhere, could peak around here. May 24th, it kind of goes sideways, and then somewhere around May 1st, we get this nice little bump, but I'm seeing in the data all the way to maybe 6, kind of goes sideways, make it maybe even higher, the 12th, and then it goes down. But remember the 12th? The 12th was the low on the cycle. So interesting. From the 12th on, it just dwindles down lower. We had our 10-year average. You can see that it kind of peaks somewhere around here with the 5-year average, pulls back maybe to like the first week of May, which first week of May is Thursday. So it's Thursday and Friday of this week coming up. And then we kind of get a little bump, kind of goes sideways here in the 12th. Something happens on the 12th, it just dwindles down. At our 15-year, this one just kind of grinds sideways to higher around the 5th. And then the 12th. So pretty much make a little swing high, pull back, first week of June, nice pop, and then the 12th, they pull the carpet. And knowing from we've seen in the past where there's some peaks here, they go opposite, or price action goes opposite. I just say I don't know who it is or what's going on, but price action goes opposite from where it goes. And then here is like a peak, and we just kind of went opposite. So what about if it's going down, we start going up, maybe when we hit these peaks here, they go opposite. Just things I'm noticing, anomalies, whatever you want to call it. Just looking at this data, like peaks will be opposites, and then lows could be probably highs. Just something for you to, dissect and think about. Let's see how June is going to play, but that's what the data is showing. So we already know June and July are weak. We know somewhere around June 12th, it gets a little toppy in regards to seasonality. They pull it. And we also know that on June the 12th, this weekly cycle bottoms out. And then the cycle is going up. And we also know that around July, the daily cycle peaks around the 16th. So those are key things you kind of have to write down in your sticky notes and kind of see how this is going to play out going out forward. Let's go to the next clip. Here's the commitments of traders report. As you can see, commercial are hedging. They're pushing lower. They already took out this low of 95,382. We're currently at 80,837. There is a low all the way out here at 59,679 of May 30th. Looks like that's where it's heading. And large speculators are buying. That's minus 112. The high was minus 126. We have a high somewhere around here, around 110 on May 30th, 2022. So the good news is that large speculators are buying. Commercial are hedging. Price action is kind of sideways to grinding higher. So if they continue, probability is that chances are prices could continue going higher. And with the June 12th cycle, weekly cycle low, maybe that's the catalyst. I don't know. We'll see. But that's what the commitments of trader is reporting. Okay, guys. So here's our calendar. As you can see, on Monday, it's a down day, minus 0.93%. In regards to trading days, on Tuesday is up by 0.13%. Wednesday is the worst day. It's minus 1.18% in regards to trading day. And then Thursday is a big pop. So it's like it looks like a flush down and then a flush right back up, 1.15% up. And then on Friday, well, actually we're in June already. Thursday and Friday are June. And you can see that it's a 0.75% up on trading days. So Monday down, Tuesday up, Wednesday down big time, and then Thursday up big time, and then Friday up. In regards to weekday, on weekdays, Mondays are up, Tuesdays are up, Wednesday is down, and now we're into the June data. So this is switched. Remember, Wednesday used to be the worst day down. Now, Thursday on the weekday. Let me start that again. Remember that on May, Thursday was the worst weekday down. Now, Thursday is a weekday that is up to flat. So it's not really that much movement on Thursday. But if you look at the data, trading day, on this specific day, June 1st, statistically in the past, price action moves up big time. So you got to balance these data points. And then Friday is down. So in regards to weekday, up, down, kind of up to flat, and then down. Regards to average return by week is up by 0.3562%, and average return by month is down. And these two are average return by month and week are for the month of May. From here on out, we go into June, and everything is going to look different here. The worst day to lose money, according to what I've researched, is the 29th, this day. This is a day you probably want to go long, but it all depends on price action. Like I said, price action is king, but if you were to say, like, let me be cautious, this day is the 29th. That's the day you lose the most money. Then the second day that you lose the most money will be the 31st, which makes sense. Weekday is down and trading day is down. This one, trading day is down, but the weekday is up. So it's kind of mixed, but in regards to the statistics. This is the worst day, the 29th. Now, days where you make the most money will be June 1st and June 2nd. So if you're waiting to go long those days. And we remember seasonality, it indicated that once we hit June, it kind of get a nice little pop in regards to seasonality. So this makes sense. So that's it for the calendar. I don't got anything else. Looking forward to June to see what we got there. And let's go into the charts. So you can see we're about to get a signal on the MACD, hockey stick. MACD is still positive. The volume for the last 2 weeks were very good. And for some reason this week, we just passed not as strong, not a lot of action. We just kind of chopping. Now we're below the 20 on the weekly chart, SMA. But the mobile bands are positive. Candles are color-coded, are positive. Hekanashis are positive. So it looks like it wants to go higher. If you look at the daily, Kumo Cloud is positive. We hit resistance right here Friday at 248, 247. We stall. So this is a strong level. We need to get out of the cloud and continue going up. So far we can't. We're chopping in the cloud, which is volatile. Once you're in the cloud, they say that it gets very erratic and very volatile. So you got to be careful. Once it gets out of the cloud, things look much better and it looks like the flow is to the upside. Daily market sentiment still going, even increasing. We're at 20, looking good. So far, we haven't had a MACD positive signal yet, but the histograms are positive. We just need to get a nice crossover. In regards to volume, it was kind of very weak. The 22nd, the bears had it. The 23rd, the bears had it, but it was just kind of dwindling. The 24th, the bulls had it. The 25th, the bears have it, and it looks like the bears could be flat, but maybe a little edge to the bears, which is Friday. But Friday volume came in strong. So it's kind of interesting how this is playing out. But so far, linear regressions channel pointing up. You're above the 20. You're above the 50 SMA. You're battling out the 100. And I believe the 200 is somewhere around here. I can't see it yet. But that's what this chart is saying. Let's go into our value market profile. Area of support. It pierced it too and hit both of my VWAP moving averages and bounced right back up. Hit the value area high, like on the tick, actually 248. That's the value area high. We got also value area high of 252. And once we get out of this area, obviously we're going to test the 268. What's that high? 268. Yep. And if we could close above that, eventually test the 302. But this is where the bears are waiting. This is where they're going to test us. So once we get into that area, they're going to pounce. But so far, that is looking good. You can see the volume there. And lastly, I'm not going to show you my mind map because I haven't updated it yet. I'm trying to squeeze in this video before I start packing and heading out with the kids and the family. There goes the family. Where's the beef? Where's the beef? Let's look at the levels for next week. We know Monday could possibly be a nice little day where they tank us. If the statistics play out, support 233, 236, and even this 258 if they're going to really retest it. But we need to stay above 243. So if it's in reverse, in price action, you wanted to go long, stay above 243. Chances are you have to take out 247 and push higher. So targets to the upside extended will be 250 to 253 for Monday only. For the week, you got targets for 256, 264, and 272 to the upside. Obviously, you got to take out 268. But if it even pushes and grinds higher, 272 for next week would be your final if you're scalping or, whatever you're doing. Those are targets to the upside, 258, 264, and 272. You need to stay above 241. You see now it's kind of gray because you're hovering around the midpoint. You always want to stay above the midpoint. It kind of tells you where you are. You're the bull camp or in the bear camp. Right now, we need to close above 243 Monday to be in the bull camp again. And same thing, 241 on the weekly to be in the bull camp. On the monthly, you are in the bull camp because you're above this level, which is 223, and now it's raising. So the midpoint is at 236. You need to stay above 236 in order to continue grinding higher. And I think that's it. I don't want to make this video too long. Have I forgotten anything? Yeah, the only thing I forgot is the mind map, but I got my calendar. I showed you the seasonalities. I showed you the cycles. What's the interesting thing is that this day, the 12th, the weekly cycles bottom and they go up. Daily cycles, they're up and they're going to be peaking somewhere around July 16. Seasonality indicates that, the first week around June 12th, then things go down. So I'm just kind of recapping, just kind of remember that. We know that June and July are kind of weak to flat. So can we just go sideways chop to lower, test maybe 194? Very possible if the seasonalities are going to play. But the commitments that traders report is showing that, large speculators are accumulating. They want to push it up. Commercial are hedging, so they're unwinding. And what else? And the June 12th around there, things could get very interesting and exciting. So we'll see how that's going to play out. Enjoy your weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy the pool, the beach, wherever you at. Go enjoy your family, have fun, have with your friends, whatever you like to do, just do it. And I'll see you again with my analysis on natural gas.